welcome to Barn Burner Basketball on WYKR. Today we have a matchup between Thetford and the Oxbow Boys. This is Robin Wozni alongside Trevor Ferguson and Ryan Ferguson, the cousins, as we like to call them. We've got coming into this game, we got Oxbow coming in at 0-2, and I'm not sure about Thetford. We didn't get a score for Thetford, so I'm not real sure about them whether they've played yet or not. We'll try to get that in there. It is really loud. I'm going to get Trevor to ask Alex what the record is. It's really loud in here until this music is over with, so we're not quite sure what you can hear and what you can't hear, but welcome. I hope we have a good basketball game tonight. We've had a full week of basketball, and it's not over yet. We're going to be Saturday, sometime around 2:30. We're going to be back on the air. That's going to be with Neil and myself, so we'll be back on the air. Did you get that record?
They're 0-1. They played White River Valley just the other day and lost.
Okay, they're 0-1. Oxbow's 0-2, so on paper, this looks like a good matchup, huh, Ryan?
Somebody's going to get their first win tonight.
Somebody is probably going to win.
Yeah, somebody will come out of here with a win. We haven't ever seen a tie in basketball, so somebody definitely will come out with a win. Let's see, what else have we got going on here? We got about 7 minutes to the start of this game. Don't forget, at the conclusion of this game, we're going to be awarding a hardworking player the Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game. If you'd like a shout-out, I'm going to send a shout-out to Mike. He's texted me already, wondering when we're going to start. And so I'm going to send a shout-out to Mike in North Haverhill. The JV game went a little bit longer. There was a lot of fouls. It was a very aggressive game, but a good JV game. Went right down to the wire. That's where you talk, not your head.
Some may say it was a barn burner for a minute, but...
Yeah, for a little bit it was there. I think they were a 3-point game, and they had a chance to put 2 in anyways from the free throw line and didn't make them, so... All righty, what else have we got? We've got player of the game. Oh, shout-outs. If you'd like a shout-out, send me a text at 802-353-3770. And let us know who you are, where you're texting us from. And, if you want to get a shout-out to a player or something that you're cheering for, please let us know. Again, that's 802-353-3770. Anybody in the Ferguson camp listening tonight?
I don't know. I would say that Lynn will probably tune in at some point, but I'm not sure of that.
Well, hopefully she gives us a text and lets us know. So Oxbow tonight, they're in their home whites, and they've got these... I call them clown pants, but they look pretty good on them. The stripes, they got some striped, purple and white striped warm-up pants on. And then the visiting Thetford Panthers will be in their blue uniforms with the white stripes. All right, let's take a minute right here and take a pause for a minute to hear some of our great local businesses. We'll be right back after these messages.
Green Mountain Merchandise has been making Vermont shine for nearly 40 years. Whether it's custom t-shirts, embroidered hats, or event swag, they bring your vision to life. Proudly local, proudly yours. Check out Green Mountain Merchandise in Wells River or visit greenmountainmerchandise.com. Join Ricker Funeral Home and Cremation Care in supporting our local heroes on the basketball court. We're here for the games, and we're here for you. Community-focused and family-owned since 1952.
Experience the joy of worship and the warmth of community at the Wells River Congregational Church. From Sunday services to community programs, we are here for you. Visit us at 76 Main Street in Wells River and be a part of something special.
Valley Floors in Bradford is proud to be a sponsor of local high school basketball. Valley Floors sends best wishes to the teams for another successful basketball season. The schedule promises a lot of exciting moments. Valley Floors invites you to visit their showroom in Bradford. For additional information, log on to valleyfloorsinc.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Join Margaret Pratt Community's team in Bradford, Vermont. We're hiring passionate caregivers. Enjoy benefits like health insurance, paid time off, and a supportive environment. Apply now at margaretpratt.org.
Tonight's coverage of local high school basketball is brought to you by AHEAD, Affordable Housing, Education, and Development, helping North Country families find safe, affordable homes and build stronger communities for tomorrow. Learn more at homesahead.org.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside Ryan and Trevor Ferguson at the Mona Garonne Gymnasium here in Oxbow on the Upper Plain in Bradford. And we're getting ready for a contest here between the Oxbow Olympians and the boys of Thetford. And it's going to be a good night for basketball. You know, we're ending, I know you guys, well, you're already off. You're kind of laid off for the winter already, right? You're working, right? Are you working? No?
I'm the only one at this table that works.
Oh, I got one more day. Then I got 2 weeks off. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. They'll be all wound up. Kids will be all wound up tomorrow, I'm sure.
I'm sure of it.
I'm sure. We got starters. Which one of you wants to go down through the starters? Stat man. You're doing stats tonight, Ryan. You got the starters?
I do have the starters. For the Oxbow home team, we have Jaden Huntoon, number 0. Number 2, Jonathan Smith. Number 10, Coben Ellsworth. Number 11, Jackson Griffin. Number 15, Griffin Pike. And for the visiting Thetford Panthers, we have number 2, Ollie Emery. Number 5, Braxton Adams. Number 15, Tommy Amber. Number 21, Sam Parkman. And number 32, Xander O'Shawney.
That would round them out, I guess, right?
I think that will do it.
All righty. Everybody gets 5, and we'll see how that goes. But both teams, full squads, full JV squads. It's good. I mean, some of the smaller schools, you know, BMU was struggling with their girls team last year to get a JV team, and they had almost enough this year to get a JV team going, but not quite. So hopefully they'll build some numbers and get enough girls, because it's hard without the JV program. You know, it's hard to build a program without that JV program.
Yeah, and then you got both squads on their JV team. They both had competitive JV teams too, not just a blowout on the JV squad. It was a competitive, good game. So,
and both head coaches here are head coaches of schools that they graduated from. So Brandon Gray graduated and played for
Jason Gray.
Jason Gray, Brandon's his cousin. You guys corrected me once already, but I'm getting old. Jason Gray, he graduated from Thetford and played for Thetford, outstanding player. And Jesse Ellsworth also played for Oxbow here and was a good player back in his day. And Jesse has a son now, Coben. I don't know what Coben is let me see. Coben Ellsworth, he's an 11th grader, so he's the only junior, I think, that starts. Yeah, the rest are seniors. So Coben here, he's a good player and playing for Oxbow. He'll be the one of the starters returning next year, so they might, you know, this is the year they need to do something. With 4 seniors starting, they want to get something done. And we had a little 3-on-3 tournament up to raise the fundraiser up to Blue Mountain a couple weekends ago, and I was watching the Oxbow player Jaden Huntoon play. He played on a couple different teams, and he's got some moves. You know, finishing, I don't know how he plays, 3-on-3. It's kind of one-on-one basketball. We'll see how he plays team ball. I haven't seen him play since last year, so we'll see how he's developed.
Team ball is a different game than just one-on-one, that's for sure.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, guys. So the officiating squad has come by and paid their respects, wants us to say nice things about them, I'm sure. Yeah. We'll try.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll try.
We're honest.
Just see how this goes.
All
right.
we can be is honest.
That's right. I've whipped out, we talked about this earlier, I've whipped out my basketball phrases.
Yes, we got to get a couple of them.
We're going to get a couple of these in, We get a lot in. I should start checking off the ones we've got. We haven't done, and I saw one in the JV game, and I couldn't remember the name. The motorcycle in the motor dome. You know what that is?
No.
It's the ball that goes around and around. Yeah. Then drops through or goes in.
You got one in last night there, and Scott Ferguson thought it was quite funny, and he got a good kick out of it.
Yeah, was that the 2 chances one?
2 chances, and then the other one he got a good kick out of. I can't remember what that one was.
Was that the too much mustard on that?
Too much mustard on that hot dog.
That's one of Trevor's favorites right there. Too much mustard on that hot dog. Yeah, so all in fun. Tonight I'm going to try to get in Leapin' Lena. So Leapin' Lena, that's a shot while the player is in the air and off balance. So Leapin' Lena. So he got that Leapin' Lena to fall maybe. We'll see. or not.
We'll see if it'll happen.
We will. Don't forget, if you'd like a shout-out, send me a message at 802-353-3770. All right, the Thetford players are being introduced, and we'll have the national anthem after the Oxbow players are being introduced. So you got some tall timber there on Thetford.
They got some height.
Yeah, a couple of guys, pretty good sized over there. That 32, who is Xander O'Shawney. He's a tall kid. And then on Oxbow, Huntoon he hasn't got much meat on him, but he's a point guard. He's being introduced, and the Ellsworth kid is not very tall, but
certainly not tall
Johnny
timbers.
Smith, no.
Not tall timbers on the Oxbow squad.
We got 4 guards kind of starting, it looks like. And then even Griffin, who's the big guy, is not that tall. He's not 6 foot. I
wouldn't say so, no. I think Thetford's going to have the height advantage for sure.
All right, we're getting ready for the national anthem here, so. Kind of a nice tradition here at Oxbow, where the girls basketball team usually sings the national anthem, and in this case, they're sitting over in the stands. The crowd helps out whenever they can, and we get some crowd involvement about halfway through that song. You probably didn't get to hear much of it because they're across the gymnasium from us, but guess what? The players have been announced. The song has been sung. It's game time on WYKR basketball. So thank you for joining us tonight. We can't wait to get this underway. We got a shout-out to Carl in the man cave.
Oh, Carl in the man cave.
Carl has come back into the man cave.
Now we just need Pajama Sue in the building.
I know. We haven't seen Pajama Sue all year. I wish we could get a shout-out for him. Who won the JV game, he wants to know. Well, Thetford won the JV game, but it was a close one. All right, we're tipping it up. Take it away, Trevor.
All right, Thetford coming away with it. Over to Parkman. Parkman into O'Shawney. Shawnee's working around at the top. He can't get nothing to happen. He gets knocked down. Oxbow takes the ball.
Looks like they're going to let him play tonight.
They're going to let him play. Oxbow goes inside over the head, and that's out of bounds.
You got to be stronger. Let's go. Whoa. Danger.
Trying to figure out who's going to take the ball out.
Yeah, they got nobody to take the ball out, but here we go. Xander got knocked down and kind of disrupted his thought process a little bit, I think.
Thetford gets it over the line. Looking.
Ooh,
Oxbow right on top of him. It goes to Adams. Adams looking. Nothing doing there. Gets it into the corner to Emery. Good, steps out of bounds.
Good defense by Oxbow right there, wasn't
right
it?
Up on him.
Yeah.
Oxbow's come out aggressive, that's for sure.
51.
Oxbow bringing it up over the timeline. Pike over to Smith. Smith up top to Ellsworth. Ellsworth back to Smith. Smith to Huntoon. Huntoon back to Smith. He brings it back out. Resets. Trying to set up some offense here. Back in the hands of Huntoon. Dribble drive. Nothing happening here.
Three-pointer, and that nails it. That was Coben Ellsworth for the three-pointer.
Thetford working through the press. Just barely gets it out. Adams up. Nothing happened there.
That was a leaping Lena right there.
Not a successful one. Into the hands of Oxbow. They travel.
He traveled. I think this big kid for Thetford could have gotten called a couple times for travel. It's 21. He kind of drags his foot before he gets rid of the ball, but nobody's called it yet.
See if they tighten up on that.
So Thetford taking it out of bounds. Feel free to chirp in anytime you want there, Mr. Stat Keeper. Ryan's keeping stats tonight.
All right. Up top to Emery. Emery dribble drives. He gets double teamed. Kick it back out. Loose balls. And it looks like we're going to foul on the floor against Oxbow.
That foul is going to go on number 2 for Oxbow. That will be Jonathan Smith, his first personal. Team's first.
Thetford get the ball in. Parkman with it. Parkman to Adams. Adams looking into Emery. Emery goes inside to O'Shawney, and he gets the bucket. And he's going to line.
That's foul, too. He's going to get the three-pointer the old-fashioned way. That foul was on
Ellsworth.
Ellsworth, that's his first. Team second. O'Shawney on the line. He gets 1. Try to tie this game up. Knotted up at 3. O'Shawney's good from the foul line. It's all 3-3. 6 minutes left to go in the first period. If you're just joining us, we're here at Oxbow, where Oxbow is playing Thetford in quite the rivalry. These two teams like to battle.
They sure do. Oxbow with the ball now. Huntoon. On the dribble drive, looks like he got called for a carry. Going to be Thetford's ball.
You got just a little shove underneath too, but Oxbow's extending their defense. They've extended it out quite a ways. Even in the half court, they're extending it.
Trying to figure out whether they're going to take the ball out.
I guess they got it figured out.
Emery with it. Emery into Amber. Amber over to Parkman. Trying to cross-court pass. That's tipped out of bounds. Going to go Oxbow's way.
All right. Thetford falling back. It looks like they pick him up in a half-court man. Bringing the ball up is Griffin Pike, who's I think he's their forward.
Seems like he's going to bring the ball up for him, though.
Had a double dribble Oxbow got away with, and now we got a charge underneath. Possession foul on Oxbow.
Stick that on Griffin.
Yep, Jackson Griffin with the foul. That's his first. Team's third. Oxbow kind of in a three-quarter court. Yeah. Looks like man, three-quarter court man. They're picking him up. Lobby put pressure as soon as they come over the half court.
Over to Adams. To O'Shawney. Back to Adams. Adams dribble drive. Kicks back out to Emery. Emery over to O'Shawney. Again, dribble drive. Step back. Loses the ball. Gets it back. Into Adams. Adams goes up for a shot, and he's fouled.
Another foul on Oxbow.
It's going to be on Griffin again.
Hey, guy. Unless you want to be on the radio, you got to go way down here. Check in. We can put you on the radio, but we can't put you in the game.
That happens a lot at this place.
Oh, no. Well, we are right next to the scorer's table, extended.
Well, maybe they don't want to go in the game. Maybe they'd rather sit with us and go on the radio.
There you go.
Interviews.
Got a couple new guys in. You got those two guys, Ryan? For Thetford, we got number 11, which is Matthew McGovern. And for Oxbow, looks like number 30, Colin Chase.
Second shot for Adams. First one was no good. Second one's no good. Oxbow with the rebound.
Chase, just a 10th grader. He's a tall drink of water.
Smith over to Pike. Pike up at the top looking for something to happen. Throws it over to the corner. Back to Ellsworth. Ellsworth, the shot that gets tipped. Oxbow comes away with it. Ellsworth dribble drives. Dumps down. Nothing there.
Chase with the rebound.
Up, jump ball.
Chase comes in, makes an impact pretty quick. These smaller guards for Oxbow are having a hard time getting their shots off because they're being guarded outside. But it's Oxbow ball.
Huntoon with a shot. No good. Rebound comes to Pike. He dishes it back down and into the hands of Thetford. They'll go the other way with it. Emery with the ball, dribbling around. Kicks it out to McGovern. He gets trapped. And that's a good bucket in by Parkman.
It is 5-3 in favor of the of the Thetford Panthers right now.
Pike bringing the ball up again for Oxbow.
Two guys over here are battling.
Over to Smith. Smith off the back.
Oh, bodies everywhere.
They're going out of bounds. That's going to stay Oxbow.
Yeah, we got some guys on the floor that time. Might need to wipe the sweat off the floor there. These guys are getting pretty physical. Pike is in the backcourt trying to receive the ball, and he does.
Looks like he is certainly going to be the ball handler for Oxbow. Over to Huntoon. Huntoon for three. That's no good. Thetford with the rebound. To the hands of Emery. Emery over to McGovern. McGovern dribble drives, gets swatted by Ellsworth. Oxbow come away with it. And they're going to foul on the floor.
Ellsworth steps him up.
Foul is going to go on Thetford's number 2, Ollie Emery. Be his first personal.
Team's first. Oxbow's in 4, so their next foul will put Thetford on the line for the rest of the period.
Pike with the ball for Oxbow. Getting trapped up top into the hands of Huntoon. Trying to penetrate, nothing doing there. Back into the hands of Pike. Back out to Smith. Smith to Pike. Pike cross court, gets tipped around. Thetford comes away with it. Bring the ball up. Emery. Down into O'Shawnee, off the foot, into the hands of Oxbow. Huntoon's with the dribble. And he's good for 2.
Ball knotted up, 5-5. They're trying to get the big guy down because they got a mouse in the house, you know what I mean?
They've got the mouse
They got a mouse in the house, so they're trying to get the big guy off for Thetford to post.
Emery back into O'Shawnee. Shawnee triple team down bottom.
Loses the handoff.
Tapped out of bounds. Looks like it's going to go Oxbow's way.
These officials are letting a lot go. They had a lot of contact. They're going to let them play, so these boys are going to play.
As soon as O'Shawnee touches the ball there, instantly the double's coming or the triple team's coming. And it's really messing him up, I think.
Huntoon with the ball out to Smith. Smith to Ellsworth. Ellsworth into Pike. Ellsworth in. Dribble drive, no good.
Oh, nice give and go.
Mid-air collision.
Yeah, flat, and Chase was coming in for the rebound as the one guy was going down. And
going to blow a whistle for that one.
Finding the floor hard was Matthew McGovern. He took a breath out of him. He's a little bit, I think. But that is the 5th foul, so he's going to be going to the other end to shoot a couple. Officials checking to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, that was a good one.
He's still holding his side a little bit. That was playing pretty tough. It's a rough and tumble game here. First shot is up, and that's nothing but net, and it gives Thetford a narrow 6-5 lead. Got a good crowd tonight from both schools. You know, Thetford just south of 1 exit south, or 2 exits south, I guess, from Oxbow. Second shot, lots of backspin around the rim, and that one's good. So Thetford with a 2-point lead, 7-5. We've got 2:42 left to go in the first period.
Pike for Oxbow, bringing the ball up. He gets met up top. Over the right side, Ellsworth. Ellsworth tries to dribble drive. Down into the hands of Chase, and he's good for 2.
Nice finish by Chase. Chase just a sophomore, good-looking sophomore for these Olympians.
Panthers with it now. O'Shawnee up top. He's looking. Kicks it over to Adams. Adams to McGovern. McGovern dribble drives. Kicks back out to Parkins. He's good.
Basket is good, and we've got a foul on the floor, boxing out foul. So, box. So, I think it was a 3-pointer, right?
Yeah, that's what
So we got a 3-pointer. It's 10-7, and then we had the foul on who, Ryan?
I saw 3, but I don't know.
I think it's number 10. I think it's 3-pointer. They gave him the 3-pointer.
I think it was on Ellsworth.
Yeah, on Ellsworth. He's a little too aggressive on his boxing out.
Yeah, trying to fight through that height.
So they don't get to shoot that, though, even though it's a no?
I don't know. I think they're talking about it right now.
Yeah.
No, because they didn't have control of the ball. It went through the hoop.
So that was
nobody. Yeah, it's nobody.
So I figured it'd be like a 4-point.
Yeah, they're talking about it. I think they're going to let him shoot.
I would.
No, looks like she's going out of bounds here. I don't think either of the officials know what to do right now because nobody's in possession of the ball. So it can't be an offensive. I don't know what they are going to do. But he was
It was away from the shooter.
Yeah, he was very aggressive on the box out, and the guy ended up, 10 feet away from the gap. Now they're going to let him shoot.
Take a shot.
So going back to the line is McGovern. But more importantly, having a see Ellsworth picked up his second, he's going to be sitting with 2:13 left to go in the first period. He's going to have to play clean the rest of this half.
McGovern, first shot is up and good. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. Got a nice looking shot. A lot of backspin on that free throw. Checks the career again. Second shot is up and good. 4 for 4 for McGovern.
Pike bringing it up for Oxbow. Trying to set up some offense. Over into the hands of Covey. Covey up top to Huntoon. He's going to dribble around. Try to get something. Getting met with a lot of defense. Back in the hands of Pike. Can't seem to get it into that three-point line. Go to the pass to Huntoon, and that's out.
You got a turnover by Oxbow. They didn't need that. Rivendell, try that again. Thetford with a 5-point lead, 12-7. We've had so many games this week that I've forgotten where we're at.
All right, Thetford takes the ball in to Emery. Set up the offense over to Adams. Adams to O'Shawney. Shawnee back to Emery. Emery to McGovern. Back in the hands of O'Shawney. He's trying to get something around. Double team stolen away by Oxbow.
Very aggressive. I don't think O'Shawnee's used to being played aggressively like that.
No, the double team is getting him. Pike for Oxbow. That shot's no good. O'Shawney comes away with the rebound, and we got a foul on the floor.
So we're going down the other end as Chase picks up that foul, I think. We're going to have a timeout here on the floor. Thetford wants to talk about that. They're getting beat up just a little bit. Coach told them they had to play tougher. So this is going to be a 30-second timeout, I believe. So let's send it back to the studio. We'll be right back after these messages.
Need a home makeover? Trust the experts at Batchelder Carpentry. With over 25 years of experience, they bring quality and craftsmanship to every project. Explore their services at vtcarpenter.com.
Riverside Design Works is proud to support WYKR's live coverage of high school basketball. This season, we're cheering for teamwork on and off the court and celebrating the community that makes our neck of the woods great. Riverside Design Works. Design that scores every time.
Well, welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside Trevor Ferguson and Ryan Ferguson, the Ferguson cousins. And we are here at Oxbow, where the Oxbow Olympians are taking on the boys of Thetford. Thetford has a 5-point lead, and they're on the line right now to extend it.
O'Shawney, first shot's up, and that's good.
Thetford, good foul shot. They're doing pretty well from the free throw line, huh?
They are, 6 for 8 from the free throw line, so pretty good.
Second shot for O'Shawnee's good.
Oxbow needs to clean it up a little bit, because if they're going to make that's 7 points, that's the lead right there, 7-point lead.
Oxbow with the ball now. Over in the hands of Huntoon. Huntoon in the corner. Kicks it back out to Smith. Smith to Covey. Covey to Pike in the corner. Nothing there. Tries to get through. Tipped away. Back in the hands of Smith. Over in the hands of Pike in the corner. Pike is looking. He's trapped. Trying to get out of it. Dribbles out. Ball gets kicked. And the Oxbow on the baseline.
Oxbow having a hard time getting it over the bigger guys inside. They're going to have to develop an outside shot somewhere. Run a play, something.
Pike into Huntoon. Huntoon up top to Smith. Tipped around. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay Oxbow.
Yeah, it's going to stay Oxbow's ball. Huntoon hasn't gotten himself. He took one shot, right? I saw he took one three-pointer, didn't fall. Really hasn't got himself into the offense yet, and they rely on him offensively, I think.
Seems like they're going to need to start shooting. They can't get much to happen under the basket right now. Oxbow into the hands of Pike. Trying to set something up here. Dribble. He's going to drive. Kicks it out to the corner to Smith. That three ball's no good. Huntoon comes away with it. Up top to Covey. His three's good.
Covey hits a three. 14-10 now. Under 20 seconds left to play in this first period.
Emery over to Parkman. Parkman with the ball over to Adams. With the handoff. Gets taken by Oxbow.
They're calling for a double dribble. Covey doesn't believe that. Off the bench, Covey's made an impact. He's hit a three, playing pretty good defense. We've got 6 seconds left to play. Thetford's going to be looking for something quickly. They go into a Shawnee.
Over to Parkman. Parkman dribbles around, kicks it out to McGovern, and he's no good for three.
That'll do it at the end of one. It's 14-10 in favor of the Thetford Panthers. We'll be right back after these messages.
When our family took over Calkins portable toilets,
we knew we had big shoes to fill.
But we are proud to carry on their tradition
of helping Vermont and New Hampshire get the job done.
Weddings, fairs, campgrounds,
and construction crews too. Yeah, we've got you.
From our family to yours, thanks for supporting local. Visit CalkinsPortableToilets.com
or call 802-684-2255 today.
We're still number one and the number two business in the NEK.
At Averte, we're changing lives through compassionate mental health care. From short-term support to long-term residential programs, our team creates a safe, family-style environment where individuals can thrive. Learn more at Averte.com.
Welcome to Cottage Hospital.
The mission at Cottage Hospital is to strengthen the health of the community by providing accessible, compassionate, quality health care. Cottage Hospital believes that healing involves the emotional, spiritual, social, and environmental needs of the patient. Cottage Hospital is committed to finding innovative ways in which they can enhance the medical care they provide.
Rise and Run Timber Frames in Groton is a proud sponsor of this year's local high school basketball games. Rise and Run Timber Frames is a local, family-owned and operated timber frame business. Are you planning a new home, barn, or outbuilding project? We can help you make your dreams a reality. Find us on Facebook or contact Brian and Jody at riseandruntimberframes@gmail.com or call 802-222-0774.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside the Ferguson cousins, and we've got a foul to start the quarter here. The foul is going to be on Thetford. Who got that one, Ryan?
McGovern for Thetford. It'd be his first personal, first of the quarter, and it's early in the quarter.
Yeah, just early.
Oxbow, Huntoon with it. Tries to get it to Pike. That's tipped away by O'Shawney. He's going to almost say that's just about a jam.
Just about. He just about got it down. Shout out to Jeannie Pike, who's listening out in Corinth. Thank you for the message.
Oxbow with it now. Trying to dribble drive, getting double teamed by some big guys. O'Shawnee's going to come away with it.
What are we in?
Smith now for Emery with it. Over to Adams. Into O'Shawnee. They get tipped around. Thetford's going to come away with it. The hands of McGovern. Down low to O'Shawnee. Tipped around.
He's getting double, triple team.
Hand.
Ellsworth ends up with it.
He's good for two.
Takes it to the hole. He's good for two.
Thetford getting pressed by Oxbow now, trying to get it over the timeline. So O'Shawnee to McGovern. McGovern's going to go up with it. That's no good. Oxbow with the rebound.
Oxbow pushing too. It's a fast-paced game.
That three's no good. Tips around.
We got a scrum. Oh.
Thetford with the ball.
How's that not a travel? He rolled on his butt. It's supposed to be a travel, right? No call.
So.
No call. Thetford coming the other way. It's out of bounds.
Off of Oxbow. It's going to stay
Thetford.
Looks like Huntoon got a hand on it.
You think so? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
didn't see that.
Got it. I think they were sharing hands for a second.
16-12 here in the second period. 6:25 left to go. Thetford with the lead.
Emery to McGovern. Back to Emery. Tipped out.
By Huntoon again. We're going to get to our shout-outs here when we get a quick break. So if you would like a shout-out, send me a text at 802-353-3770.
Sub on the floor. Brooks is coming in for Emery for Thetford. Into the hands of McGovern. Up top to O'Shawnee. O'Shawnee back over to Brooks. Brooks to O'Shawnee. Down to Parkman. Out to Adams. Adams for three. That's good.
That kid can shoot. Makes it 19-12. Oxbow coming down the court.
Pike with the ball. Over to Smith. Smith trying to get some help. Gets it into Ellsworth. Ellsworth up top. He's met with a pile of defense. He goes up, gets fouled. He'll go to the line.
I was afraid he was going to get a double dribble call because he lost it, but you can do that. You can fumble the ball and recover and still have you dribble.
Foul's going to go on 32. Xander O'Shawney, his first personal, team second in the quarter. Ellsworth at the line here. First free throws of the night for the Oxbow Olympians is up and good for Ellsworth.
Well, we got a second. I want to talk about these guys who wear those sleeves on their legs, one sleeve. Does that mean that leg gets colder than the other, you think?
I was going to say that's a fashion statement.
No, it's just a fashion statement? Okay.
But we can pause the game and ask.
It's kind of like a mustard thing, huh?
A what?
Too much mustard on that hot dog? Yeah, kind of like a mustard
Just
thing.
trying too hard.
He misses his second shot. It's 19-13 in favor of Thetford. We got a kicked ball. Oxbow in a full court. I think it's a full court man. They're looking to trap and rotate, I think, but it's a full court man.
Thetford gets it over the half, almost loses it, into the hands of Adams. Adams for three. That's no good. Oxbow's rebound.
Shortest guy on the floor gets up and gets that rebound. Smith.
Gives it to the biggest guy to run the point. Over the hands of Pike. Pike in the corner. Dribble drives, kicks it back out to Ellsworth. Ellsworth for three.
The bank is open.
That three's good.
Banked it off the board. The bank is open late tonight.
Thetford going the other way with it.
Oh, how's that travel?
He gets hammered.
That's a Euro step.
That's a Euro step wasn't it? It is legal.
I don't even think he got hammered. The kid was standing still. He kind of ran into him, don't you think?
Oh, he's in the way.
Yeah, get in the way, I guess.
Fouls on number 11 for the Oxbow Olympians. Jackson Griffin, his third personal. If my stats are right, but it doesn't look like they are.
Be. We got people listening from everywhere, you know. I just heard from Josh. We got people listening in Germany, Belgium, Vancouver, Canada, and New York City. We'll get to our locals. The first shot was made.
No good.
No good.
Second shot from McGovern is up. That one's good.
All right, Oxbow's going to make a stop and a run here. And they got to stop fouling. They're going to end up in foul trouble sooner or later.
That's where Thetford's getting most of their baskets right now. Just off free throws.
They've got that pick and roll would be open. They just haven't hit it.
Ellsworth goes up for it, and he's good.
That was a very athletic move by Ellsworth.
He got up there. They're going to need to rise up over the height of Thetford if they want a chance. Hartman up for three. That's no good. Out in the hands of Adams. He throws it off of his man. That's out of bounds. Going to go Oxbow's way.
Thetford with the turnover. You got to go down. Hey, Bud. Okay. These guys are checking in at the radio. We can get them on the radio, but we can't get them in the game. So they got to go clear down there. Looks like we've got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout, so let's send it back to the studio, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Need driver's ed? Eastern Vermont Driving Academy has new classes starting soon for Vermont teens. Learn safe habits and develop confidence. You can even take your DMV road test with us. Spots fill fast. Sign up at easternvtdriving.com.
Oliver Landworks in Groton is a proud sponsor of high school basketball on WYKR. If you or someone you know is planning a project, visit Oliver Landworks LLC on Facebook or call 802-535-5062 today.
When you're stuck on the side of the road, call Precision Towing and Recovery in Corinth. They offer light and medium duty towing, recovery, roadside assistance, and equipment hauling. Their soft strap, no scratch method ensures safe handling, perfect for family cars or classics alike. Fully insured and locally trusted, they're ready around the clock to get you moving. Learn more at PrecisionTowingAndRecoveryVT.com. Precision Towing and Recovery, Corinth's dependable roadside team.
Welcome back here at Oxbow. We're trying to get all our ducks in the row. I got some shout-outs while we're getting ready to start. Local shout-outs. We got a local shout-out. Mike's in North Haverhill listening. Jeannie Pike's out in North Corinth listening. H is in the man cave, maybe with Patch listening. And Lynn and Corey are in Rygate listening. So thank you all for listening. We got a three-pointer by Oxbow, and they're beginning to fall now. That's Oxbow takes the first lead since when?
Since they got off the bus.
Yeah, that's it. Since Thetford got off the bus, Oxbow takes the first lead. And we got an offensive charge, and you can hear it.
The other way for Oxbow right now.
Oxbow is getting the call, and they are getting the ball to fall now. And
fans are loving it.
Yep, the crowd is excited. Oxbow 21-20, 4:20 left to go in the second period here in the first half.
Pike with the ball for Oxbow. Into the hands of Huntoon up top. Over to Smith. Smith kicks it out to Griffin. Back to Ellsworth. Ellsworth over to Smith. Smith trying to penetrate, kicks it out to Pike. Pike for three. That's no good. Huntoon's going to come away with it. He's going to set something up here, kicks it over. Back to the hands of Smith. Smith's going to dribble drive. He goes up for two. That's no good. Batted around. Thetford's going to come away with it.
Ellsworth wanted the ball over here. He's feeling it.
Oh, still trying to grab it. Now,
Back court. Another turnover by Thetford. So Oxbow 21-20 trying to add to this first lead of the game for themselves, and they're all kind of feeling it here.
7-8 in the turnovers.
Yeah.
8 for Thetford, 7 for Oxbow. So they're close in that.
Yeah.
Big pass for Oxbow into Smith. Smith trying to get it inside, can't. Kicks it back up to Pike up top. Pike pointing, setting things up into the hands of Huntoon. Into the shot, doesn't take it.
Huntoon had it.
Pike looks at it, he doesn't want it. Across the court to Smith. Smith to Ellsworth. Ellsworth for three. That one's no good.
Nice ball movement, though. Nice ball movement, but
good skip passes.
Out of bounds from an Oxbow player, so it's going to be Thetford ball. But that was good ball movement by Oxbow to get the open shot. They swung it around a couple of times.
Looks like Oxbow's realizing they're going to have to start shooting over the height of Thetford. Everybody's looking for a shot. McGovern, I think that was
no need for that. No need for that. You know, the guy's already got the shot off. Why knock him down? Now he's going to go to the line for three, right? Two shots. Okay.
Yeah, just
so he's going to go for two. And then he picks up his third foul, right?
Third foul, and he's going to go spend some time on the bench in the second quarter.
And he was just warming up, you know. That's just unnecessary. Not thinking. Not thinking.
It's not going to be good for Oxbow. McGovern at the line.
This is the first shot. Covey comes in for Ellsworth. So Covey gave him some good minutes there, and he contributed with a three already. So let's see how he helps out Oxbow. Second shot up for Thetford. That one's good. Makes it all knotted up, 21-20. Not 2020. That would be a Barbara Walters special, by the way.
Oh.
You guys don't even know who Barbara Walters is, but probably know what 2020 is.
Huntoon for three. That's no good.
Rebound.
For rebound. O'Shaughnessy's going to come away with it. He's going to push the ball. Back O'Shawnessy up top to McGovern. Trying to set something up. Winging it around.
Oxbow in his zone, I think. It's like a 1-2-2 zone or a 3-2 zone.
McGovern hammers it into O'Shawnessy. He puts up a mid-range. That's no good. Oxbow with the rebound. Pike pushing it up the floor for Oxbow. Over to Smith. Smith penetrates, gets knotted up. Blocking foul on Thetford.
That foul is going to go on number 15 for Thetford, Tommy Amber. Be his first personal. Fourth team foul for Thetford in the second quarter. One more, and Oxbow will be shooting two the rest of the quarter.
The inbounds, Griffin inbounds to Covey.
Over to Smith. Smith penetrates, gets knocked around. That ball's loose, out of bounds. Going Thetford's way.
Going Thetford down Thetford's way. A little out of control and had nowhere to go with it after he got in no man's land on the baseline.
Ooh, Thetford gets it across the line. That buckets up, and that's good for two for Lawrence.
Yeah, Thetford's breaking that press pretty easily. I think I'd fall back. They were doing a pretty good job, but Thetford's ahead 23-21. This is score. 2:02 left to play, and another Oxbow turnover on the floor. Thetford's going to get the ball. Oxbow stays in this zone press.
Thetford breaks it with a few passes to the hands of Lawrence. Tapped around. Well, Oxbow's going to come away with it for a second. Gets tapped out of bounds. They're going to keep it.
Thetford doing a good job. You know, not one dribble until they got the ball up in the forecourt. They just used the pass. They swung it and went weak side. It's the easiest thing to break is zone press.
They weren't doing that in the first quarter, and Gray kind of hollered at them to stop dribbling the basketball.
Yeah.
And then they started getting the passes going.
Shot up by Oxbow, no good. Rivendell with the rebound.
Thetford throws it through their men. Comes away with Huntoon. Goes cross court, no good. O'Shaughnessy's going to get the rebound, but he's going to plow through Smith.
Yeah. Smith draws the foul there, and O'Shawnessy is getting the foul, and that's going to be the 5th foul. It is a player control, so it's not going to be a shooting foul. So we got a couple of guys coming in for Thetford.
Subs coming in for Thetford is Sam Parkman and number 3, Marshall Osgood.
O'Shawnessy with his 2nd foul. He's going to take a seat, think about it for a little bit.
Before he picks up his 3rd with a minute and a half to go left in the 2nd quarter.
Ball's into Huntoon. Huntoon to the corner, out to Pike. Pike's looking. Can't find. Gets it into the hands of Covey.
Nice back door.
And we got to travel.
Yeah, he kind of did a little bunny hop with the ball. He got up in the air and had no place to go with it, you know.
Subs on the floor for Oxbow. Number 25, Caleb Trenton, will come in for the Olympians, replacing Griffin Pike.
I think Oxbow's going to fall out of this. They're just breaking it too easily.
Yep.
Going to have a wide open right there.
There it is. Good for 2 is Osgood.
And now we've got an Oxbow timeout. This is going to be just 30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here, guys. This has been a fast-paced game. They're getting up and down the floor. We've got a pretty good score. We're on pace to hit 50, I guess, maybe. But, you know, what's wrong with basketball today? Kids, boys and girls, can only score, can't score 50 points in a ball game.
I don't really know what changed there, but I know that
not taking care of the ball. Everybody's turning it over on both ends. I think we're
taking low percentage shots. Those
low
three-pointers.
shots is a big reason.
Yeah.
Nobody's focusing. And then nobody knows post work anymore. Nobody does anything really aggressive.
It's always 5 out. Yeah, it's all everybody's out.
And if somebody can do anything in the post, it's always one guy, and generally, historically, he doesn't have very good court vision and will never kick it out to anybody that's open.
You're right.
It's just it goes in there. It's like a black hole, and it's a turnover.
Well, I'd like to see an old-fashioned game. Before the three-pointer, we used to have games, be like in the 90s.
Yeah.
The boys would, score. I remember Nathan Puffer and those guys when they played, David Puffer. They were scoring 90 points, 100 points in a game. And there was no three-pointer anywhere in sight. All right, we're back in action. I'm done with my old person's rant here. Go ahead, Trevor.
Oxbow with the ball. Getting trapped into the hands of Covey. Covey dribble drives, kicks it out to Huntoon. Huntoon's going to try. Step back. That shot's no good. Thetford with the rebound.
Didn't follow his shot. He needs to follow his shot on that one. But it came right back in his hands.
McGovern with the ball for Thetford, setting up the offense. So he makes a swing pass, and that goes over the head and into the crowd.
Another turnover for Thetford. 20 seconds left to go. It's 25-21. Oxbow could use a basket right here. Three-pointer would be great, but they just need something to fall,
Sub on the floor for the Oxbow Olympians, number 30, Colin Chase will check in, replacing Jackson Griffin.
I like this Chase kid. He's just a sophomore, and he gave him some good minutes there. He's got good court sense.
15 seconds left in the quarter. Oxbow with the ball. Huntoon has it. Trying to set something up. Not looking good. To Chase. Chase to Trenton. Kicks it over Covey. Covey for 3 at the buzzer. No good.
That's going to do it at the half. It's 25-21 in favor of the Thetford Panthers. We're going to be back with our half-court wrap-up, and you play the coach right after these messages.
Today's high school basketball game is sponsored by the Berwick Agency, serving the insurance needs of drivers, homeowners, farmers, contractors, and businesses. Visit the Berwick Agency at 185 Church Street, Peacham, where you are treated like family. Visit berwickagency.com today.
Hi, I'm Liz from Capstone Community Action. I want to share a quick story about Bruce, a visitor to our food shelf in his 60s and a proud cancer survivor. When he could no longer return to work, he had to rely on disability benefits, barely enough to cover bills, let alone food, and he didn't qualify for 3 Squares Vermont. This winter, many neighbors like Bruce need us, and we need you. Please support Capstone's Fuel Your Neighbors campaign, presented by East Rise and sponsored by Vermont Blue Advantage and Mascoma Bank. Give today at fuelyourneighbors.org.
When your day goes off the rails, Caledonia Wrecker Service is ready to toe the line. From roadside rescues to late-night recoveries, their crew keeps Vermont rolling 24/7. Locally owned and always on call, they'll pull you through. Call 802-751-1117. Caledonia Wrecker Service, hooked on helping.
In Lancaster, New Hampshire, at North Country Ford, you can rely on fair deals and honest advice as they offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, along with many commercial vehicles. They can help you with all of your automotive needs as well, including service to your Ford as well as other brands, a collision center, and financing. At North Country Ford in Lancaster, they take this time to say good luck to the young men and women on the local basketball teams.
New England Wire Technologies has been crafting innovative wire and cable solutions since 1898. With over 400 skilled team members, we design and manufacture everything in-house. Visit newenglandwire.com to connect with a wire expert or newenglandwire.com/careers for opportunities to become a team member. Big Cones may be closed for the season, but as always, we are proud to sponsor WYKR's live coverage of high school basketball. We see how hard our athletes and coaches work and are cheering you on from the bleachers. We look forward to seeing everyone in the spring for sweet treats and high fives.
Welcome back to the Mona Grown Gymnasium here on the Upper Plain in Bradford, Vermont. This is Robin Wozni alongside the Ferguson cousins here, or the crew, as they're formerly known as. We are at the half where Thetford has a 25-21 lead here, just a 4-point lead. We have a dandy of a ball game going on, don't we, guys?
It is a good competitive game, up and down. Aggressive defense on both sides.
Officials letting them play.
Calling a
few more fouls, but letting them play.
Which is good to see. I'd like to see that.
Yeah. So what do we get for point totals there, Ryan?
For the trailing Oxbow Olympians, we have Jaden Huntoon with 5 points, 4 rebounds. Brogdon Covey with 3 points, 1 rebound. Jonathan Smith with 1 rebound. Coben Ellsworth with 11 points, 2 rebounds. Jackson Griffin with 1 rebound. Griffin Pike with 3 rebounds. Colin Chase with 2 points. And then for the leading Thetford Panthers, we have Marshall Osgood with 2 points. Braxton Adams with 3 points. Matthew McGovern with 6 points, all off free throws. Miles Lawrence with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Sam Parkman with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and Xander O'Shawney with 7 points, 6 rebounds. They're big guys, doing a nice job on the boards for him.
Yeah, he is. Anybody in foul trouble?
Coben Ellsworth has 3, and Jackson Griffin has 3 for the Oxbow Olympians.
That could come back to hurt him. Oxbow early on was a hack fest there early on.
I think Coben Ellsworth having 3 fouls will really hurt him because he's their leading scorer and was really starting to get it going in that second quarter before he picked up that cheapie for no reason on that jump shot, and then he went and parked on the bench for a little while, and hopefully comes out and calms down a little bit and isn't so aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget, at the conclusion of this game, we're going to give away a Green Mountain merchandise. Get all that out. Green Mountain merchandise player of the game T-shirt. The kids love these T-shirts, and we want to thank Green Mountain merchandise for helping us out here because it does add to our broadcast. It also adds to the game. The kids like to hear it. Some shout-outs. We got Mike in North Haverhill listening. Jeannie Pike's listening. H is in the Man Cave listening. And Lynn and Corey are up in Rygate listening. If you'd like a shout-out, send me a text at 802-353-3770. We're going to send it back to the studio and take a pause for a minute to hear from some of our great local businesses, and we'll be back after that with You Be the Coach. I'm going to let you pick, Trevor. You want to be the Thetford coach or you want to be the Oxbow coach?
Oh, I'll be Oxbow.
You'll be the Oxbow coach. You plan for being on the Thetford coach, and we'll see what you guys think they might be talking to their teams about at the half right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Jenny from Hastings Store in West Danville. Since 1913, our family's been proud to serve our neighbors and visitors with good food, friendly faces, and everything you need under one roof. Whether you're picking up fresh meats, maple syrup, or just stopping in for a cup of coffee and a story, you'll always be welcome here. Come on by Hastings Store, right on Route 2 in West Danville, and be part of a true Vermont tradition.
Green Mountain Merchandise has been making Vermont shine for nearly 40 years. Whether it's custom t-shirts, embroidered hats, or event swag, they bring your vision to life. Proudly local, proudly yours. Check out Green Mountain Merchandise in Wells River or visit greenmountainmerchandise.com.
I'm Darren Sherburne, real estate broker, and I help buyers and sellers throughout New Hampshire and Vermont with steady guidance and clear communication. Explore current listings, resources, and a simple contact form at DarrenSherburnRealtor.com. When you're ready to talk about your next move, visit DarrenSherburnRealtor.com.
Join Ricker Funeral Home and Cremation Care in supporting our local heroes on the basketball court. We're here for the games, and we're here for you. Community-focused and family-owned since 1952. At Wells River Congregational Church, we believe in faith in action. From worship services to community programs, there's something for everyone. Join us at 76 Main Street in Wells River, and let's grow together in faith, love, and service.
Welcome back. Here at Oxbow High School, we are at the half where it's 25-21. 21 Oxbows down only by 4, so it's quite the game here. Trevor, you want to be the Oxbow coach. What's he talking to his guys about in the halftime, you think?
Well, I think we got to talk about to kind of the main players that we got to stop committing silly fouls. I mean, that's going to kill them, especially when you're sending Thetford to the line and they're shooting really well. I mean, that's your ball game right now is just free throws. So if you could at least stop that, you're well into this and you're ahead even. But I think on the offensive end, they got to. I don't know. I think they kind of got to realize that it's a struggle trying to get inside through the size of Thetford. So you got to make open shots happen on the outside, or at least kind of deeper mid-range shots. Because when you go down there and Thetford collapses with 3 6-foot guys on you, you're going to have a pretty hard time getting the ball up in any good shot.
Oxbow had 2 possessions late in the quarter where they had great ball movement and ended up with a wide open shot. One they got a 3-pointer out top, and one they got like a 20-footer right there. 15-footer and a good shot. They got to move the ball a little bit quicker.
And with Thetford, with the tall guys, they tend to be slower. So if you can whip the ball around the arc, you usually can get the ball to a shooter before the defense gets there.
Exactly. All right, and for the Thetford Panthers, they're up by just 4 here. What do you think they're talking about in the locker room?
I'm going to talk to, if I'm Coach Gray, I'm talking about taking care of the ball a little bit better. They got 11 turnovers in the first half there, and a lot of them have led to a couple fast breaks for the Oxbow Olympians. Rotating a little bit better on defense because there's a lot of reversals, quick reversals, and Oxbow's get a wide open 3, or they get it in, kick it back out, and they get a wide open 3, and that's cost them 3 different times. And then keep doing what you're doing offensively, change a few things, but as far as the free throws go, keep getting to the line and keep knocking those free throws down. And then when you get it into O'Shaughnessy's got to be able to, he gets it in. 3 guys are coming to him every single time. He's got to have the court awareness to find the open man. Somebody's open on that court if you got 3 defenders on you. He's got to pick his head up, not try to make that play over 3 guys and find the open man.
Yeah, he's got to be just a little tougher. He doesn't chin the ball like this and rotate. So he's got cans everywhere. Kids are trying to get a hold of the ball or put it up over your head like this and hold it strong. And pivot. He's got to find the open guy somewhere. Yeah, I totally agree.
He's got to hold it stronger because every time, he's bringing it right down, and somebody from Oxbow, one of those 3 guys that is coming there, is trying to poke that ball away every single time. And they poked it away, I don't know, at least 5 times.
And I think that's Oxbow's. I think Oxbow's strategy coming in, because we saw it right off the bat, was to collapse on him anytime he touched the ball. So he must be one of their leading scorers.
He must have been in the scouting report as somebody that you got to tend to.
Exactly. Yep. All right, we're getting ready to get underway here. Again, it's 25-21 in favor of the Panthers, the Thetford Panthers. We were talking about, we haven't heard from Pajia Sue. We haven't talked much about her. I know her kids are out of school. She's gonna have a grandkid here pretty soon, but we think Pajama Sue maybe needs to either make an appearance or
at least tune in on the radio.
Right?
Yeah,
give us a call. I got a connection with Pajama Sue. I might stop. I got next week off. I might stop in there and find out what's going on with Pajama Sue.
See if you can't get her in the gym in her pajamas, or whatever you can do. I know last year we ended up having to call her or text her to get her in the gym.
That's true.
You might have to do that again this year.
All right. So if you know who Pajama Sue is and you got her number, send her a text and tell her we're talking about her on the radio. All right, we're underway. Trevor.
All right, Oxbow with the ball is Smith. Smith to Huntoon. Huntoon dribble drives, looks, and he travels.
Kind of dragged his foot.
quick turnover there for the Oxbow Olympians. They're up to 11 turnovers on the night to match Thetford at 11.
Not a good start to the half.
No, 8 seconds in and you turn the ball over immediately.
Thetford with the ball is Emery. Emery brings it right up, pulls up for 3. That's no good. Ellsworth with the rebound for Oxbow. Pushing to the hands of Emery. Smith to Ellsworth. Ellsworth to Huntoon. Back to Ellsworth. Up top, looking. Over into the hands of Pike. Tapped around. Huntoon comes away with it. Over to Smith. Smith dribble drive. Out to Huntoon. They lose it. Adams comes away with it.
Another turnover for Oxbow. We got to cut that down.
Emery. Over to Adams. Back to Emery. Swing. Back in the hands of Adams. Tapped around. Pike's going to come away with it for Oxbow. Pike up top, trying to find the open man. He gets it over to Smith. Smith waiting for offense to set up. To Ellsworth. Ellsworth for 3. That's no good. Pike's going to come away with it, and we're going to get a jump ball.
Looks like a jump ball arrow is in Thetford's favor, so we're going to be going down to the other end. But Oxbow crashing the boards there. So definitely looking for their opportunities. But
they have been battling in there on the boards. They're just undersized. They really can't keep up with Thetford's tall timbers inside.
Thetford swinging it around. Playing a little toss and catch. Up top is Emery. Emery up over. Goes Shawnee, and that gets tipped around. Pike's going to come away with it. Pike's with the ball for Oxbow. Gets it across the court. Trying to find an open man. He finds Smith. Smith to Ellsworth. Ellsworth down into Pike. Double team. He passes it right to Thetford. Thetford bringing the ball up. Into the corner. Looking. Back up top to Emery. Emery to Adams. Adams for 3. That's no good. Crashing the boards. That's going to go Oxbow's way.
25-21, no score yet. We're almost 2 minutes into this thing, over 2 minutes into this thing. Just a reminder, we're back on the air Saturday where Danville is going to be coming to town. Back here at Oxbow. Danville, the boys of Danville will be coming in.
Ellsworth for 3.
3-pointer for Ellsworth, and Oxbow down by just 1 now. But game time's at 2:30. We'll be here at 2:30.
O'Shawnee dribble drives. He's good for 2.
Ellsworth's like, what do you want me to do? I can't do anything else with him.
He can't. There's just too much size difference there.
If I was a coach, I'd say, figure it out.
Ellsworth dribbles it in, dribbles it out, turnaround 3, that gets tapped. He gets fouled.
He gets fouled on the 3-pointer, so he's going to go to the line for 3.
Well, that's what he can do, I guess.
Chance to tie this ball game.
That foul is going to go on 15.
Coach thought he traveled.
Tommy Amber for the Thetford Panthers. His second personal.
Coach Gray thought there might have been a travel there, but didn't get the call.
I thought he shuffled him, too, before he started dribble driving there.
Ellsworth misses the first shot.
2 more.
Second shot by Ellsworth. He checks the ball for air and puts it up, and that one's good. Down by 2. Coming into the game for Thetford is number 11, and I got to find him, Matthew McGovern. He got some quality minutes in the first half, did a good job contributing, handling the ball. Ball for Ellsworth is up, and that one's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound's being fought for. We got a jump ball. Jump ball's Oxbow this time. 27-25. We got a few more minutes. We got 5 more minutes in this third period, but we're looking like a barn burner here. Too early to call, but
I think it's going to be a barn burner.
Smith into Ellsworth. Ellsworth up over the top to Pike. It's tipped around, and it's going to be out of... Oh, we got a
foul. We got a push out of bounds there. Foul is going to be on Oxbow's Jackson Griffin.
4th personal on Griffin.
That's 4 on him.
That's 4 on Griffin.
Let's see what Coach has to say. Doesn't look like he's putting somebody in. No, he's got a call to Chase. Is looking like he's getting up off the bench.
Thetford going around the horn with it, back and forth, trying to find something open inside. They get it into O'Shawney, and he gets fouled.
They're trying real hard to feature O'Shawney right here, and he got fouled from behind.
That foul is going to go on Griffin Pike, his second personal, and the sub will come in for Jackson Griffin.
A little mix-up on the court and who's coming out.
So it mixed me up too, but that the second personal on Pike.
Inside to McGovern. Knocks around, gets in the hands of O'Shawney. He goes up.
O'Shawney gets a rebound, and he gets fouled on the putback. Griffin with another foul. Griffin's trying to handle him now. And we got a meeting of the minds over here on the sideline. O'Shawney, he gets 2 shots.
O'Shawney checks it for wind. It's got wind in it. Ball is up and good. O'Shawney's got a nice little touch on it. He
does.
4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. I probably just jinxed him, but we'll see.
That increases their lead. It's 28-25. Thetford with the lead.
Second shot by O'Shawnee's up around the rim. I jinxed him.
Griffin for
rebound. The ball is Smith. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Takes the screen. We got something down bottom.
Off the ball, away from the ball. We got an Oxbow foul. And it's got to be on Ellsworth. He's protesting the loudest.
His 4th personal for Ellsworth, so I think he's going to go to the bench, and he is. Number 3 will check in for the Olympians, Covey. That's a big blow for the Oxbow Olympians.
Especially on that when you're on the offensive end, you know. They're trying to feature O'Shawney here.
Back out top to Emery. His 3 points.
Oh, we got a wedgie.
It's going to be a jump ball. Jump ball, I think, is going to be Thetford. I think it should be Thetford. Yeah, it should be Thetford.
Thetford's ball underneath their own hoop.
Oxbow just got the last one, so.
Parkman taking it out for Thetford.
28-25, 4:24 left to go in the third period. We got a dandy of a game. Outside shot.
McGovern for 3 in the corner, no good. Huntoon's going to come away with it. He's going to push.
Splits the defense.
Gets tapped out. And that's going to go out of bounds off of Thetford. Oxford's going to have it underneath their own basket.
These poor officials, they're letting them play. It's even both ways, but they're in it from both sides right now.
Gets it into Pike. Pike in the corner, looking. Tries to get it inside, no good. Thetford comes away with it. Emery pushing. Into the corner is Adams. Adams going to travel.
Good catch by the official over here.
The Olympians really need to stop trying to throw it, lob those passes into the middle because...
What good's it going to do? Everybody's taller than they are.
Thetford's just too big and too athletic inside to throw those lob passes. I mean, every lob pass they've thrown has been a turnover.
Yeah. They're going to pass the ball around the outside, pick. They're dribbling too much. The ball's going to move more, I think, a little bit more.
Oxbow trying to find something. Huntoon up top for 3. That's no good. O'Shawnee's coming away with the rebound. McGovern for Thetford, setting up the offense. So we're going to try to get inside to O'Shawney. Shawnee back to McGovern. Back to O'Shawney.
23 seconds in the lane.
Tapped out. Oxbow comes away with it.
O'Shawney. How is that? It's like holding it. Does O'Shawney want that foul? He got away with it 3 times. And finally, he just wrapped him up.
Yeah. That's going to be O'Shawney's 3rd foul.
Kind of a frustration foul. I think he was frustrated he didn't get that bucket to go.
And I'm surprised that nobody was screaming at him to get back.
Yeah,
it seemed like they let him foul. I mean, it was clear as day that he was going to foul him.
3:15 left to go, 28-25. It's been this score for a minute or two. We got a shoe tying timeout on the floor, but here we go, back into action. Oxbow with the ball. Thetford falls back into their half-court man.
Smith bringing the ball up for Oxbow, crossing the timeline. Over to Huntoon, loose ball, that's out of bounds.
Another turnover. Hey, wait, we got another guy on the floor. No.
Checked in. Got to stop.
Got to go to the floor. You got to wait for the officials to call you in.
Got to go to the purple table, not the YKR bench.
Could be a technical, just saying. again, we can't get them in the game. The only thing we can do is get them on the radio,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah, maybe we'll start doing that, mid-game player interview.
There you go.
Panthers with the ball. McGovern over to Parkman. Parkman, turnover. Oxbow comes away with it.
With Shawnee out of the game, Oxbow needs to make something of it, both offensively and defensively. Right there.
Gets it in to Chase. Chase is good for 2.
Chase is a big kid, just a sophomore on this Oxbow team. It's 28-27. 1-point lead for Thetford. 2:36 left to play.
Thetford into Parkman. Parkman out to Adams. Adams over to Emery. And we got a kick ball.
All right, kick's going to stay Thetford's ball. See what they're looking at.
Thetford's doing a nice job moving the ball, though. They just can't seem to get anything to go through, but they pass, reverse.
Yep.
Emery with the ball tipped around. Oxbow comes away with it. Pike gets it over the timeline. Trying to set something up here. Just going to dribble drive, stop, over to Huntoon in the corner. Huntoon moving up top. He's going to go and take it and get fouled.
It's going to be a Thetford foul. Foul is going to be on number 11, McGovern, for the Panthers.
The Oxbow crowd has come alive now. 1-point game. This could be their second chance. They get a chance to take the lead. They haven't had the lead since, halfway through the first quarter, I think.
Huntoon's first shot is up, around the rim, no good. Huntoon's shot has looked off tonight. He's only got 5 points and he's hit 1 3, and that's basically all he's really done. He shot a lot of threes, but none of them have fallen for him. Second shot by Huntoon is up, back of the rim, and good.
All knotted up here at Oxbow at 28. We've got a good game. Thetford with the ball.
Emery up top, over to McGovern, back to Emery. Swings it over to Adams, back to Emery. A little toss and catch, trying to find the open inside man. Tries forcing it. Pike comes away with it for Oxbow. Pike's going to set himself up for a 3. That's no good.
Chase with a rebound.
And a putback.
The sophomore comes up big here at Oxbow. Oxbow takes the lead for the first time in quite a while, 30-28.
Emery over to McGovern. McGovern looking, doesn't like back up top. Swinging the ball around. Parkman in the corner. Back up top to Emery. To McGovern. McGovern dishes it to Covey. He goes down bottom of Parkman, knocked around.
Out of bounds, going to stay Thetford's ball. Thetford's trying to answer now. Got a couple of subs.
Subs on the floor. Lawrence checking in for the Panthers, and Amber, one of the starters, checking back in for the Panthers.
I think they want number 15 in there, Amber in there, Tommy Amber in there to kind of counteract Chase's height just a little bit.
Thetford gets the ball into Osgood. Osgood to Adams. Back to Osgood. In the post to Amber. Tips around. Chase is going to come with it for Oxbow. Pikes with the full court pass up to Covey. His 3's no good. Huntoon with the rebound. Up top to Pike to the corner to Covey. To Huntoon for 3. No good. Adams with the rebound for Thetford.
That would have been huge for Oxbow. 30-28.
Set up the offense.
With Shawnee out, Thetford has a hard time finding some scoring.
Yes, they do. Everybody's a little confused on who's supposed to be doing it. But looks like Parkman's going to find a 3.
And Thetford takes the 1-point lead. 30 seconds left to go in this game. 31-30. Great game here, back and forth.
Smith with the ball for Oxbow. Looks like they're wanting to take their last shot, but trying to get into Chase, force it. Thetford's going to come away with it. Parkman with the ball now. Up to Adams. Back to Parkman up top. Swings it over. A 3-point shot. That's no good. Osgood comes away with a rebound. And we're going to have a blocking foul.
On Oxbow, it's a blocking foul. On Oxbow's number 2. He's like, that. How do you call that on me? Johnny Smith wants to know, how is that my foul? He was standing still. He just didn't give the guy. You have to give him room to turn around. They have to be able to turn around. And guy went up in the air to get the pass, and Smith set up right underneath him. So when he came down, he knocked him over.
At the line for Thetford is Osgood. His first shot is up, and I was looking down. Did it go in or not?
Nope, did not go. Around the rim.
Thetford is still shooting it pretty good from the line. Osgood's second shot is up, around the rim, no good.
It's going to go Oxbow's way on the rebound.
Rebound goes out. 9 seconds to do something. It's 31-30. Thetford with a 1-point lead. Johnny Smith gets the inbounds pass.
Let's bring it up for Oxbow. Crossing the timeline. Looking for somebody. Huntoon's going to take the deep three. That's no good.
Off the front of the rim, so they'll do it at the end of 3. 31-30 in favor of the Thetford Panthers. We're going to send it back to the studio for a few great messages from our sponsors. We'll be right back after these messages.
Good luck, teams. Auctioneers C.W. Gray & Sons of East Thetford, a family-owned and operated business for over 60 years, specializes in equipment sales and bargain building products where a bargain becomes a steal, selling doors, windows, vanities, and more, located at Grays Field in Fairleigh, are proud to be sponsoring the radio broadcast of high school basketball.
It's tip-off time. Time for another great basketball season. Valley Floors in Bradford takes this time to wish the best of luck to the teams. Valley Floors is cheering for all the teams in their quest for the championship. Valley Floors invites you to visit their showroom in Bradford. For additional information, log on to valleyfloorsinc.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Need a home makeover? Trust the experts at Batchelder Carpentry. With over 25 years of experience, they bring quality and craftsmanship to every project. Explore their services at vsThetford.com.
Cheer on your favorite players with Lou Del Grego's. We proudly sponsor WYKR's live coverage of local high school basketball. Lou's Pizza Truck will be back in the spring to satisfy your craving for authentic Italian. But don't wait. Check out our off-season catering menu for parties, family dinners, or team celebrations.
Welcome back to Barn Burner Basketball on WYKR, and we've got a good one here. Beginning the fourth quarter, it's 31-30. Thetford, and Oxbow has the ball.
Smith for 3 up top. That's no good. Rebound goes Thetford's way. Thetford pushing.
Got to be an offensive. That's a great job.
Smith putting it out there.
Yeah, he thought he had it before, and he sat up there and took the offensive charge. Substitutions back in for Oxbow.
Ellsworth will check back in for the Olympians.
4 fouls for him?
4 fouls for him.
He looks wound up.
Griffin
also has
Griffin
4 fouls.
Comes back in, too.
See how long they last here with 7:40 left to go in the fourth.
Smith bringing the ball up. And we got a quick turnover, but it gets turned back over.
Yeah.
He steps on the line.
Gotta go down, buddy. Gotta go down. No, you can't. We're trying to get them into the game, but they keep stopping here. If they get a technical, they'll get a technical.
A little confusion on the court.
On the substitution end.
Who's coming out? Who's going in?
Oxbow with the ball.
Smith slowly brings it up for Oxbow. Guys moving, trying to find somebody open. Getting a little fancy. Just about loses the handle. Gets it to Pike.
Give him go.
Smith to Griffin. Griffin out to Huntoon.
They should have taken it.
There.
You don't get any closer than that.
Ellsworth for 3. Boom!
Ellsworth's been sitting and resting, and he's feeling it.
Thetford with the ball now. Emery. Over into Parkman. Parkman to Adams. Back to Parkman. Swinging it around, trying to get it into O'Shawnee. He's got a kick ball.
O'Shawnee is camping. I don't know where the ball. O'Shawnee's camping out in the lane. I know they don't call 3 points much anymore, but
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
He is camping out in there, and somebody's got to. We got to get a move. You know, he's not moving through. He's camping.
You called it a second ago. You said that he was in the lane for 29 seconds.
Yeah, he's pitching a tent in there for Emery State.
Thetford with the ball is Adams. Adams drives, no good. Gets his rebound, goes back up, and gets fouled.
All right, Adams gets fouled. He's going to be going to the free throw line. Let's see who that's on.
That foul is going to go on number 15,
Pike.
That'll be his 4th personal.
Ellsworth was nervous that I was going to get called on him there for a minute.
Oxbow has 3 guys in foul trouble. At the line is Adams. His first shot is up. Back of the rim in good.
33-32. Oxbow with a 1-point lead. Adams with a chance to tie it. These headphones, you guys all have monster heads. They keep falling off me.
Second shot by Adams is up and good.
All right, it's official, guys. We got a barn burner. It's 33-33, all knotted up here. Oxbow with the ball.
Ellsworth to Smith. Smith trying, looking. Dribble drive goes up. got fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Smith going to the line for 2 for the Olympians. That foul is going to go on number 2 for the Panthers. That'll be Ollie Emery, his second personal.
I'd find somehow if I was Ellsworth, I'd get chased back in the game before too long. I don't know where, but...
Coach Ellsworth?
Coach Ellsworth,
Yeah.
I'd get chased back in the game.
First shot is up and good for Smith.
Oxbow needs this. Thetford's been good from the line. Oxbow not so much, and so going down here in the into the last quarter, they need to start hitting them, and they do. He hits them both, giving Oxbow the 2-point lead.
Emery bringing it up for Thetford. Brings it over to Parkman. Parkman to Adams. We got O'Shawney out top. Ellsworth fighting for it.
He gets his fifth foul. Well, you got to be smarter than that. You just got to be smarter than that. So that's going to be 5 on Ellsworth. He's over-aggressive, and team needs him. They need him. And he's going to be sitting on the bench for that. So we'll see who comes in. Looks like Covey's coming in for him. Ellsworth's going to watch the rest of this from the end of the bench.
And that's just a silly foul. I mean, the chances of him being able to pick that off there is slim to none, and he just kind of
Play
runs
good
him
cover
over.
defense. They're playing zone. You can protect him there. But Thetford with the ball. Here we go.
Emery up top. Over to Parkman. Parkman to the corner, O'Shawney. Out to Adams. Over to Emery. Parkman on the other side. Dumps it down to Adams. Adams goes up for 2. No good. O'Shawney with the rebound, but we got a jump ball. Arrow's going to be in Thetford's favor. Stay Thetford basketball underneath their own hoop.
O'Shawney only has 3 fouls, right?
O'Shawney has 3 fouls.
He's got 2 to give.
Parkman taking it out, throws it up high, gets lucky. Adams was there. Adams swings over to Emery. O'Shawney in the corner. Back to Adams. Working around the perimeter. Into the hands. O'Shawney for 3. Huntoon with the rebound for Oxbow. And he's pushing it up the floor. Looking, nothing there. Gets it to Covey. Covey for 3.
That's a long 3. That's an NBA 3 right there. Oxbow up now by 5. This is their biggest lead, 38-33. 5.5 minutes left to go.
Adams with the ball for Thetford. To the hands of Osgood. To Parkman. To Emery. Playing some perimeter ball. Loose ball.
He's got to be careful right there. Don't need to foul him way out there. He got fouled.
And we got a
They
foul.
don't need to foul him. He's not shooting. They don't need to foul him way out there. They just got to...
What is he, 40 feet away from 40 feet away from the basket to foul him? It just doesn't make sense.
Trying to grab the ball, and they don't need to.
Not a shooting foul. That's the 3rd Oxbow foul. So Thetford gets it out of bounds. We got somebody coming into the game for Thetford. Who was that? Did you see?
I didn't
Number
see. That
11,
foul was on
McGovern.
Huntoon, though.
How many is that on him?
First personal on
Okay.
Huntoon.
So he can play a little more aggressive, but just don't want
Parkman
these
into
guys. Sorry.
O'Shawney. He goes up for 2. That's no good. Fighting for the rebound. Pike comes away with it for Oxbow.
Nice box out by Pike. Nice box out. Yeah. We don't need Thetford on the line at the end of this game. They've been hitting their free throws.
That's right. Pike into the hands of Huntoon. Huntoon brings it up top. Trying to get something open. Smith pulls it out. Trying to set up the offense.
You got a 4-minute Frosty?
Oh, looks like we might be. I think Coach might have let them know they don't need to push it. They're not going to. Smith in the corner. He's going to dribble drive. Gets met with all sorts of defense.
Right in the
He's
lane.
stuck.
He got no place to go.
Luckily gets it to Griffin, and Griffin's going to get timeout.
Got a timeout for Oxbow. So we're going to send it back to the studio for some messages. We'll be right back after this.
Here from Northeast Wash. Did you know that LED lights use 75% less energy and last way longer than the old ones? Let us install your holiday lights so they're energy efficient, safe, and sharp looking.
Looking to outshine your neighbors this holiday season? The crew at Northeast Wash aren't just your go-to for exterior cleaning. They're specializing custom Christmas light installations across Vermont and New Hampshire. From rooftops to railings, trees to trim, they'll bring the sparkles so you don't have to climb a ladder. Visit northeastpowerpro.com to book your installation now.
When our family took over Calkins portable toilets,
we knew we had big shoes to fill.
But we are proud to carry on their tradition
of helping Vermont and New Hampshire get the job done.
Weddings, fairs, campgrounds,
and construction crews too. Yeah, we've got you.
From our family to yours, thanks for supporting local. Visit CalkinsPortableToilets.com
or call 802-684-2255 today.
We're still number 1 and the number 2 business in the NEK.
Here where Oxbow tried to inbound, they had the ball in the offensive end, and they got the steal. vsThetford did. vsThetford just came down and then turned it back over to Oxbow. 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Oxbow up by 5. Their biggest lead since the beginning of this game. They've only held 2 leads in the game, and they just took the lead in the fourth quarter, and they're going to see what they can do. vsThetford comes out with a strong man. And we've got
off-ball foul. Looks like it's going to go on Emery for vsThetford. He was knotted up there with Smith.
It's going to be the third personal on Emery. The Oxbow's ball.
It's only the third team foul. It's not a bad foul because they may get into a situation where they're going to have to foul here, especially if Oxbow's going to try to take the air out of the ball.
Yeah. Oh, trying to inbound it. They hit the hoop.
They're having a hard time. They got to have a better inbounds play, I think.
Yeah.
vsThetford with the ball. Here they come. 3.5 minutes left to go. Down by 5.
McGovern, he hammers it off the foot of Covey.
So vsThetford's going to get the ball out of bounds again. Oxbow can just play tough defense without fouling here. Give them one shot now. If they're doing a good job of boxing out, make them take some time off the clock.
Adams in the corner for 3, and that's good.
Got to keep an eye on that guy. Is that his second three-pointer?
Oh, that's his third three-pointer.
Third three-pointer. So you got to keep your eye on that guy. Makes it a 2-point game here. Oxbow with the ball.
Smith bringing it up for Oxbow. Getting met with defense at the half court. He's dribbling around, slips and slides, and we're knotted up with a jump ball going Oxbow's way, I believe.
Going Oxbow's way. No, look.
The arrow's
we got
pointed.
The arrow here.
I think they're trying to figure out where to put the ball. Baseline.
He's trying to make sure that they changed. They changed. It's going to be Oxbow's ball. They wanted to make sure whether or not they changed the arrow at the quarter. And I think that's what he was checking, and they did. So it's going to be Oxbow's ball out of bounds.
Into Huntoon for 2. Fast play right there. vsThetford with the ball. Adam.
Huntoon
almost tipped out of bounds right in front of us. And they turned it over. Covey's going to push. Loses the dribble, gets it back. Pulls it back out to Smith. Smith to Griffin, tipped away, and O'Shaughnessy's going to come away with it.
Give him a hard pass there, too hard.
Go down. McGovern taking the ball for vsThetford. Over to Emery. Emery to Adams for 3. That's no good. Out of bounds, going Oxbow's way.
2:40 left to play. Oxbow with the ball and a 4-point lead. vsThetford's feeling the pressure. They're coming up to play some full court man.
All Oxbow needs to do is just take care of the basketball for this next 2:40.
Yep.
Well, right now they need to set a pick and send somebody long. That's what I'd do.
Pike with the ball, pushing it up the court. He gets across the timeline, pulls it back out. He's waiting to be met with some defense. And there's the defense and the block.
Pike gets the block foul, so it's not a shooting foul yet. Coach doesn't like that call. He thought he was set.
That's going to be the third foul on McGovern for vsThetford. He's sidelined out of bounds here for Oxbow.
2:29 left to go. Oxbow with a 4-point lead and the ball.
Into Huntoon in the corner. Huntoon dribbles, pulls it back out. Pike takes it out. They know they got to burn some time. He's going to dribble around, hand off to Smith. Smith up top. Over to Huntoon. He fakes the shot. Steps back into the corner 3 and buries it. Got a foul.
Shot's got to be good, I think. We're going to see how they sort this out because it's an Oxbow foul on Oxbow's foul on Griffin, I think, Jackson Griffin. But I think it's a good basket, which is 3.
That's going to be the 5th foul on Griffin. So
it's a good 3. And the foul is on Jackson Griffin.
going to pull him out of the game.
And that makes his 5th, right?
That's his 5th. Chase is coming in for him.
I think this is a good sub, though. Chase has done a good job, and he's done a good job with Otani down underneath.
Yeah, he's got some height. As long as he's smart down bottom, doesn't bring him to the line.
The important part of that is they got the hoop. Gray doesn't think they should have got the hoop, but that gives Oxbow a 7-point lead with 2:15 left to go. And if they play smart, I put the ball in Griffin Pike's hands right now because he's smart. You know what I mean? He'll play smart. He'll slow it down. Talk to his guys. Here comes
Panthers want to push. Adams McGovern forcing it into O'Shawnee, dumps it down, gets stolen by Huntoon. Into the hands of Pike. He's going to slow down the dribble, gets met at half. Dribbling around, handoff to Huntoon. Huntoon's dribbling around. Kicks it out to Pike, and they lose it. Out of bounds.
Another unforced turnover. They've got quite a few of those, don't they, Ryan?
They have 22 turnovers in the night.
Oh, and they're lucky to be winning, but 1:50 left to go. They're up by 7. Thetford with the ball.
Emery over to McGovern. Into the corner to Adams. Swinging it around. Same offense they've been running in the corners. Parkman for 3.
43-39. 1.5 minutes left to go. Pike with the ball. He brings it over to the half court.
Gets it across. Into the hands of Huntoon. Thetford is kind of playing off. He's going to dribble around. Out to Huntoon. They get knotted up.
They got to be careful not to run somebody over. They got to run.
And we got a foul.
And that's going to be a shooting foul. That's their 5th.
Foul's on O'Shawnee. That's his 4th personal.
Pike goes to the line, right?
Pike will go to the line.
Senior Pike going to the line. These are important. They're up by 4. Up by 4 with 1:18. Can these two? It's definitely a 2-possession game. Plenty of time here. We got a barn burner here on WYKR.
First shot's off for Pike. First shot.
Going to get the ball for the second one. Pike, second shot. That's up and around, and that's good. 4-point game. Here come the Thetford Panthers.
Emery pushing on the sideline. Timeout.
All right.
For Thetford.
We got a Thetford timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll send it back to the studio, and we'll be right back after these messages.
At Averte, we're changing lives through compassionate mental health care. From short-term support to long-term residential programs, our team creates a safe, family-style environment where individuals can thrive. Learn more at averte.com.
Tonight's coverage of local high school basketball is brought to you by AHEAD, Affordable Housing, Education, and Development, helping North Country families find safe, affordable homes and build stronger communities for tomorrow. Learn more at homesahead.org.
Discover exceptional assisted living at Margaret Pratt Community. Their private apartments and personalized care plans ensure seniors thrive in a home-like setting. Schedule a tour today at margaretpratt.org or call them at 802-222-5554.
Welcome back here. We're just talking about, we got a barn burner. This is our first very close game of the season. And
great.
The crowd's excited. The players are excited. We're excited about it, too. It's going to be Oxbow's ball out of bounds.
Thetford.
Thetford's ball out of bounds. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought it was they called the timeout when they came over the half court. There we go. I'm just
going to take it out right
old.
next to the
I'm
table.
not,
Sideline stack. Into the hands of Adams. Adams McGovern. Covered to Emery, trying to get it into O'Shea.
Nice job by Chase. Chase with
He's
the
getting
steal.
beat up down bottom. He gets it to Pike. Pike's trying to find an open man.
Pike goes long.
Fires up to Smith. Smith for 2. He's good.
That might seal it for Oxbow as we're under a minute. Thetford down by 7.
Thetford pushing the ball up the court. Still working the outside is Adams. Adams for 3. That's no good. We got a foul on the floor.
I don't know how we have somebody kicked somebody. Yeah.
I think O'Shawnee ran through.
He tripped over Covey. Covey was on the ground. He tripped over Covey, and then I think he kicked him. Coach Gray is kind of upset here. He doesn't like that call at all.
O'Shawnee doesn't like it either.
But we're going to the other end.
That's 5 fouls for O'Shawnee, so his night is over.
O'Shawnee's all done.
coming
And
in for
I guess it is a shooting foul because it was not possession. It was a non-possession foul. Coach Gray, we're trying to hear 48 seconds left. It's 39-46. Oxbow up by 7, and Covey is going to go to the line. So the referee is giving Coach Gray his say, and now she's going the other way. So that's enough. She goes, I get your point. Covey with the ball on the line.
Covey's first shot is up and good. Big free throw there for Covey.
He gets the ball for the second one. It's not looking good for Thetford now.
Covey checks it for air. It's up and good.
Thetford's ball with 45 seconds to go.
You're going to have to look for the tray.
And they
throw it out of bounds. Well, they said they got a tip, so it's going to stay Thetford's ball. That could have been a turnover there, but they're going to get the three-point shooters into the action here.
Government taking the ball out on the sideline. And they get it in, but get it back out.
This one's out of bounds on the bounce pass. It's going to be Oxbow's ball. Thetford's got to go full court man.
Pike taking it out for Oxbow on the baseline. Finding Huntoon. Huntoon's dribbling through the pressure. Gets across the timeline. Gets it to Covey. He looks, pulls it back out.
30 seconds. Tapped out of bounds by Thetford. It's going to be Oxbow's ball. 30 seconds left to go. Oxbow with a 9-point lead. It looks like they've kind of sealed this thing, but Thetford's not going to give up, I don't think.
No. Oxbow gets it into Huntoon. He's dribbling around trying to burn some time off into the hands of Pike. Pike gets fouled.
Pike is going to go to the line, and they're excited here. Oxbow looks like they're going to come away with their first win of the season.
Looks like it.
And they're going to be 1-2, and Thetford will fall to 0-2 on the season, early in the season.
That foul is going to go on McGovern, his fourth of the night. 25 seconds left to go. First shot for Pike is up and good. Oxbow shooting it well in crunch time here from the free throw line.
Don't forget, we're going to have a Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game after this, and we got a lot of kids to think about now. We got a lot of kids to think about.
Second shot's good for Pike. Coming the other way, Thetford turns it over. To the hands of Smith. He's going to dribble it up. Gets trapped. Pike. Get over the timeline to Chase. Chase to Smith. And Smith gets fouled by Emery.
Fourth foul on Emery. Smith will go to the line now. He's 2 for 2 from the line.
Smith lining it up. Thetford's coming down. 11 seconds left to go. 50-39. Oxbow with the lead now. They didn't take the lead. That one's good by Smith. But Oxbow didn't take the lead until what? Halfway through the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I believe so. They had it and they lost it. They came back with it.
They had it briefly in the second quarter, but they lost it. It was just a 2-point lead, I think. But now they are playing it up.
Thetford pushes up the floor, and that shot gets blocked by, or tipped at least by Huntoon, out of bounds.
It's going to stay Thetford's ball. 5 seconds left to go. No fouls for Oxbow. Let's somebody tell him that, please. Let him shoot. Let him shoot.
They get it in. Adams for 3. No good. Out of bounds.
We got point two.
Almost ran out.
Thetford just got to inbounds it right now. Oxbow's got to inbounds it. Sorry, right now. It's Oxbow's ball. Thetford falls back. They're going to let him inbounds it. And so Oxbow gets their first win, and they defeat Thetford by a score of 52-39. We'll be right back with a wrap-up after these messages.
Thompson Fuels in Bradford is the kind of place that still feels local, because it is. We answer our phones, and our office is open weekdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays during the heating season, 9 a.m. to noon. Need to switch providers? We can make that happen. We can get customers moved to Thompson quickly without the runaround. Stop by our office in Bradford or visit us now at thompsonfuels.com.
Beat the winter chill with a luxurious hot tub from Country Pools and Spas. Visit their showroom in Littleton or browse their selection at countrypools.com. Warm up your winter nights with Country Pools and Spas.
If you're participating in the Vermont and New Hampshire turkey hunting season, Gateway Sports in Wells River is getting things in place just for you with an excellent inventory of new and used turkey guns and shotguns. Gateway Sports has an excellent selection of ammo and accessories to help make your spring turkey hunt a success. Support our local teams and buy local at Gateway Sports in Wells River.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside Trevor and Ryan Ferguson here at Oxbow. We just saw a dandy of a game where Oxbow came out on top, getting their first win of the season, 52-39. That improves their record to 1-2, and Thetford falls to 0-2. Ryan, give us some scores.
For the victorious Oxbow Olympians, we have Jaden Huntoon with 11 points, 5 rebounds, Jonathan Smith with 6 points, Brogdon Covey with 8 points, Coben Ellsworth with 18 points, 4 rebounds, Griffin Pike with 3 points, 8 rebounds, Colin Chase with 8 points, 8 rebounds, and then for the Thetford Panthers, we have Marshall Osgood with 2 points, Braxton Adams with 8 points, 3 rebounds, Matthew McGovern with 6 points, Miles Lawrence with 2 points, 2 rebounds, Sam Parkman with 11 points, 8 rebounds, and Xander O'Shawney with 10 points, 7 rebounds.
Good distributive scoring there by both teams. So we got to choose a Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game.
It's going to be a tough one to choose.
We're going to be thinking about that. So we're going to send it back to the studio and hear from a few more of our sponsors while we make that decision, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Good luck, teams. Auctioneers C.W. Gray & Sons of vsThetford, a family-owned and operated business for over 60 years, specializes in equipment sales and bargain building products where bargain becomes a steal, selling doors, windows, vanities, and more. Located at Grays Field in Fairleigh, are proud to be sponsoring the radio broadcast of high school playoff basketball. Rich Clifford Concrete of North Haverhill hopes you're enjoying the live coverage of local high school basketball. If you have a project that requires concrete, call Rich Clifford Concrete at 603-787-2573. Rich Clifford specializes in foundations, concrete floors, slabs, retaining walls, and more. If it involves concrete, call Rich Clifford Concrete in North Haverhill.
Welcome back. This is Robin Wozni alongside the Ferguson cousins here at Oxbow. Again, we just saw a dandy of the game, and Oxbow comes out on top 52-39. It's the Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game time. Ryan, give it to us.
The player of the game for tonight will go to the Oxbow Olympians, Colin Chase. The sophomore came in off the bench with the foul trouble that Oxbow was in, played big minutes, really stepped up to the plate, had 8 points, 8 rebounds. And then in the fourth quarter there, one of the last 3 possessions, he got a big steal on O'Shawney and really kind of sealed the deal for him. Then Huntoon went down and hit that 3, and he came back into the game in that fourth quarter and really made an impact. So he will get our player of the game tonight.
All right, so congratulations to Oxbow's Colin Chase for getting the Green Mountain Monogram player of the game. Don't forget, we're back on air on Saturday, coming back here to Oxbow, where they're going to host Danville. The Danville Bears will be coming to town. That game time's about 2:30. Thank you all for listening. Drive safe and stay warm. This is Robin Wozni for WYKR Basketball.